Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very exciting battle between the Topo Terraventure 4
and the Altra shoe
and the Altra Lone Peak 9 Plus. Here we have the Topo Terraventure 4 and it's a great shoe, I hope. You have the Vibram Mega Grip sole and yeah, it looks like a nice shoe.
Yes.
And here we have the Altra.
Yeah. Unboxing. Yeah, here is
the Altra Lone Peak 9 Plus and also have the Vibram Mega Grip sole. And me and Axel here is going to compare these shoes and run with them. I think you're going to have the Altra and I will have the Topo. So let's go out for a run.
Yes!
Let me just start by saying that I love to run barefoot, and I do it as often as I can. For years, my footwear choices have reflected this preference. My latest shoe was an ultra-thin model, more like a second skin than a traditional shoe, and before that, I wore running sandals. However, in recent years, I've started competing in trail running, or more accurately, running in the forest off-trail. And that's where I ran into a painful problem. Sharp objects penetrating the soles of my minimalistic shoes. I realized I desperately needed something more protective for my feet.
We've been running a couple of kilometers now and the shoes feels great. It's just out of the box and no problems. How do you feel?
Yes, it's very nice shoes.
I spent countless hours reading reviews and guides, trying to decide which shoe to buy. I just couldn't commit. So, in the end, I decided to buy one of each of the best shoes I could find that met my demands. I even convinced my son to use one pair so we could do a real-world test and share the definitive results with you. For years, Topo and Altra have been leading the charge when it comes to anatomical, foot-shaped trail shoes with zero or very little drop. This design philosophy supports how the human body is meant to run, allowing your foot to function as it has been designed to do after more than 300,000 years of evolution. But they approach things a little differently. And today, I'm going to give you my honest head-to-head opinion on which one I think comes out on top. Let's get into it. Right out of the box, I have to give the style points to Altra. The colors just look better. In comparison, the Topo design feels a bit plain and boring to me. Now let's talk traction. Both shoes offer excellent grip on all types of terrain. However, and this is important, it would be wrong to say that cheaper shoes costing half as much have significantly worse grip. The truth is, the traction on these pricier models isn't so much better that the grip alone justifies the higher price tag. That said, both shoes are incredibly breathable and never feel too hot. Yet, surprisingly, they manage to keep external moisture out quite well compared to other shoes I've tried. We've been testing these shoes, running and hiking in them for several months now. The verdict? I feel that the Altra is slightly softer and just more comfortable on the foot. Therefore, I'm declaring the Altra the winner. It's the one I would absolutely buy again. But ultimately, the main reason to buy this type of shoe is to let your feet splay naturally. I believe this is crucial for everyone, but especially for growing children whose feet are still developing. This is vital to prevent future issues like toes getting squashed together due to a narrow toe box or developing an unnatural running gait caused by excessive cushioning.
Hi everyone!
Oh,
And welcome! Oh no! Hey everyone!
And welcome.
Jag
kör den här början.
Men okej, ja. Okej.
Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very exciting battle between the Topo Terraventure 4
And the Altra shoe.
and the Altra Lone Peak 9 Plus. Upp en bil.
Oh, okay.
For years. Jag får nog köra, det blir inte bra om jag ska läsa. Arvid, kan du stå med den här?
Vänta, kan vi höja ljuset?
Nej, jag kan inte det. Det är jättekonstigt. Arvid? Kan du stå med den här så?
Vänta.
Inte riktigt så här.
Arvid, du är med på filmen.
Here in the front, the dubbarna is forward for grepping. Jag kan inte säga det på engelska.
Alltså, du kan sluta filma nu.
Okay.